Hello guys, welcome back. Happy Friday the 13th. I want to talk to you about Loki and, when he's pushing you out of your comfort zone. No, I don't know why he had me do this, but there was a game, long story short, as I keep developing it, my physical disabilities just keep coming up and biting me in the rear, and I complained about this months ago. I said, could you please, I'm not asking you to entirely change the game, but you're supposed to play it until you can get the special night mode. I said, could you please make the night mode optional, have, difficulty levels or something, because with my disabilities, I just can't complete this game. Never heard back. No one hears back from this dev, but I never heard back. Well, they added more stuff, and there's no way with my essential tremors that I can complete most of this game, and they just keep adding more and more and more of it. I can't turn the essential tremors off when it's convenient for able-bodied people. And so I changed from a 5-star review, which I initially gave when the park was a lot smaller and there was more stuff I could do, even with my disabilities, to a 1-star review. And I said, I'm not asking for pity. I'm not asking them to change the entire game. I'm just asking them, could they please add a casual option so that people with disabilities could play? Because, I'd pointed out my vertigo wouldn't let me do the tower climb. So now you know what game it is, right? And my essential tremors won't let me play a lot of the games of skill. I can play them, but I will play them like absolute crap because it's going all over the place for my tremors. So I said, I don't appreciate this game at this point. It's not fun. It's frustrating. I want to cry tears because I want to be able to play too. That's the thing. Just because I have disabilities doesn't mean I don't want to be able to play this game. I said, please, I'm not asking you to change the entire game. I'm not being a crybaby because I'm disabled. I'm just asking for a chance to enjoy some of the parts of the game too that there's no way I can enjoy unless I watch somebody play it on YouTube, which kind of, I should have saved my money and not bought the game. But I did not know it would become so able-bodied specific. And that's the thing, guys. I wasn't comfortable doing that, and I asked Loki, I said, why would you have me make this complaint? This dev answers absolutely no one. Not just me, absolutely no one. He says, it's not for them. It's not for them. It's for you to learn to stick up for yourself because it's this terrible dev. And it's for other people with the same disabilities. I've noticed a lot of people will write in their reviews. They are deaf, so they could not play the game because they couldn't hear sound cues. Or they have low vision like I do, and they just could not make out stuff. Or they were saying maybe it's my low vision. They weren't sure. Maybe the graphics are that bad. So you should learn to be your own advocate. Loki had to push me for the longest time to admit to people, like if I go into a restaurant like McDonald's or anywhere else that has like a counter space between me and the menu, I can't read your menu. I just can't see it from this distance. I hate doing that. I don't like calling attention to my disabilities. I really hate it. People mean well, they really do, but when they then go out of their way to help me, it makes me feel weird. It's like I would prefer if you just kind of had an option where I could be really discreet, go look at a menu over here where my poor eyes can see it, and, not feel like you're falling all over yourself to do this for me, because I don't also want to be inconvenienced and hold everyone up. So he's had to teach me to speak up for myself when I can't read something, or if I need help because of my limitations or whatever. And, I'm learning. And I know he had me do that because I know there are a lot of people in the gaming community that won't stick up for themselves. They think, oh, it's just for able-bodied people and that's the way it'll always be. Look, you spent whatever you spent to get whatever equipment you have. You deserve to be able to play the game too. And if they're not putting in those options, then you should be able to say in the review for the product you bought, I can't use it because of my disabilities. You would do this in any other platform. Anything else you bought, you would say, hey, I have disabilities, I can't use this. So, yeah. Video games are a frontier now where it's just becoming new. VR's been around for a long time, but people are just finally getting access to it on a broader spectrum. So yeah, you should be able to say, hey, VR's supposed to be my chance as a disabled person. to enjoy experiences I couldn't otherwise. I'm never going to climb a damn mountain, but you've made it impossible. So, if Loki would tell us anything, he would tell us to stick up for ourselves. That, you're not asking for pity. I said, I don't want pity. I don't want them to change the entire game. I would just like an option to be able to enjoy the game too, like everyone else. So, as usual, I will probably complain and have a fall on deaf ears. People with disabilities have been complaining to game developers for decades. Could you please add an option for disabled people? And they're like, nah, don't wanna. So, whatever, but I did the right thing by at least protecting other people and telling them, hey, for the money you're paying for this game, here's a whole ton of stuff you won't be able to play, so enjoy. So, yeah, I didn't do it out of spite. I did it to protect other disabled people, because a lot of people just straight up don't care. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.